7. This will be the 7th selection. Parker Lockhart will be your 7th selection for your sale order. Chloe Clark.
Just want to thank you again for the opportunity. Those of you on the beef committee, I think folks around the ring, let's give the beef committee a round of applause, putting on a heck of a show today. And we're not done yet. We're going to steer show this evening. We're going to sort sale order here on these heifers. That's a challenge in and of itself as we try to do that and keep it fair and make sure that we keep, do everything copacetic. These folks are all working together all day today. I watched them. It's not like they operate as a team out of the same office every day. They don't. They all have a day job, and they come together here to try to make this work for your kids. And they were correcting each other and reminding each other, and they all were doing it for the good of what they wanted, which was an outstanding show for you folks. And I can tell you, as a judge, I couldn't have had more fun today. You could go a lot of places and judge. There's a lot of great shows. But I had fun in Muskogee today, and I hope you folks did too. We got a chance to see some excellent animals, but even better young people. The future of our country, the future of the cattle business in Oklahoma rests with these young exhibitors, both the ones in the ring, the ones back here with the reserves, the ones who didn't get into the ring with a champion or reserve. There's some awful good animals that ended up that are in the sale potentially, but not necessarily out here. I just think your future here in Oklahoma in terms of the cattle business is really, really good. And my compliments to those of you as parents who chose to invest your money with your young people. It costs money to buy animals. It costs more to show animals today than it probably ever has. There's a lot of money tied up in equipment and trailers and pickups and vehicles and all of that stuff. And then getting the high quality animals that you've allowed them to have really speaks volumes to where you place your emphasis and what you think is important. And we're just the beneficiaries of that at Oklahoma State. We get to work with America's brightest, and they get to wear America's brightest orange. And we enjoy the heck out of having them come to us and work with us, and we thank you for sending them our direction. With that, please put your hands together. Thank the Beef Committee for doing a great job today. Thank the young people. Congratulate them for coming out with an outstanding showing here. Just an awesome set of cattle to work with. I've just had a heck of a time. So appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for inviting me. We're not done by any means. I'm sure we'll have a good, strong steer show this evening. If you don't have other plans, come back and join us. I think that starts at 7 o'clock. Is that right? Okay. All right. So we'd love to have you come back. At this time, I'm going to go out and make a couple people happy. And I'm very pleased to have the opportunity. So thank you. there's a lot of good ones today, but there's one that just floats like a cat when she comes across the ring. She is so cool to look at and so fun to watch. I like this commercial heifer to be our champion heifer overall. Congratulations to this young lady.
Ladies and gentlemen, your supreme heifer at the 2021 Muskogee Regional Junior Livestock Show goes to Carly Clark with commercial heifer. Carly Dismuke's second place commercial heifer will enter the lineup for your selection of your reserve supreme heifer.
My favorite for your reserve supreme champion is the champion Simmental. Congratulations to this young lady.
Ladies and gentlemen, your reserve supreme champion heifer is going to go to Chloe Clark of the Sequoia 4-H. Isaiah Salee, second place. Your reserve breed champion Simmental will enter the show ring. This will be your bronze selection. This will be your bronze selection.
In my opinion, the closest decision that I had today within a breed was right towards the end of the day in the Simmentals. I'm going to keep this reserve Simmental for a bronze medallion winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your bronze medallion winner for the 2021 Muskogee Regional Junior Livestock Show from the Forum FFA, Isaiah Salee. Cade Fowler, third place, Simmental. Cade Fowler, third place, Simmental. $40 for the sale with 15 alternates. $40 for the sale with 15 alternates. From the Sequoia 4-H, your breed champion commercial heifer exhibitor, please make welcome Carly Clark. Your breed champion Angus heifer from the Sequoia 4-H, Chancey Clark. Your champion Beefmaster from the Stillwell FFA, how about it, Mackenzie Burton. Your breed champion Charlotte heifer, Sequoia 4-H, Carly Clark. Your breed champion key heifer from the Lowry 4-H. Let's hear it for Cassie Kelly. Your champion Hereford Sequoia 4-H, Chancey Clark. Your champion limousine from the Porham FFA, how about it, Katie Cash? Your champion main heifer, he's from the Fort Gibson FFA. Please make welcome Parker Lockhart. We move to your Red Angus heifer exhibitor. He comes to you from the Haskell FFA. Please make welcome Colby Erickson. Your breed champion Shorthorn exhibitor from the Porham FFA, Alasia Barbie. Your champion Scimitar exhibitor from the Sequoia 4-H, Chloe Clark. And rounding out your championship field from the Beggs 4-H with the champion AOB, please make welcome Lewis Hicks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, these young people standing before you right now are your champion exhibitors. Exhibitors, if you would, turn around and give a crowd a great big welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all of your champion exhibitors. We'll turn the lights on and let them go get your animals and bring them in for your selection.
First rodeo. Oh, baby.
How's school going?
Feel it so deep. Oh. Oh, he got coached.
How do we choose them? I like Monix. I really like Monix.
Can't
It's
stay.
still in there.
Yeah.
She didn't judge.
Tail. He's waiting on you, bud. Get that
Tail.
tail down.
She didn't
Don't
mark it
yell
like
at
Ed
dirty Jay.
Mark.com. He's not hearing you.
He doesn't have to hear me. You haven't been a show mom yet. Show moms only have to talk in this voice and things happen.
Well, folks, we haven't had a lot of Maine heifers, but boy, the quality here is awfully good. And if you just showed up this evening to watch the Supreme Champion or whatever time we end up doing that, I think you'll say that the Maines certainly hold their own in that competition, and they do. Very, very complimentary of their quality and what they brought us. Please give these young people a good round of applause coming out here this afternoon, competing very, very strong in our competition. I think it's real close between these two of these heifers for champion and reserve. Which way you like them is up to you, but they're both really, really stout, and that's the heifers out of class 2 and class 4, the heifers that suit me really, really well, and they have a striking look as you study them. Two heifers that have the body and the width and the power, and yet they're very sound and they're very ladylike. One that suits me the best today, I'm going to use this red heifer to be our champion here in the main competition. This glaze face mane with the white stockings, she suits me really well. In terms of her balance, her look, the way she carries the power, and yet still maintains that angular front as you study her in a brute cow look right through the center of her body. She will be our champion. We've got another one coming in. I like the blaze face, stock and legged heifer to win our class. First of all, she's shorter and smaller, and her teeth placement are out on the corners of the udder like they need to be. She's shapely in terms of her rib, has as much rib shape as any that we find in the class. And she gets out and very sound. She's angular, very neat up to her frontium. her tail head sets on just a little higher than the one
Yes,
behind her. If we were to change her, that's where I'd make her different. This blaze face heifer.
The real deal.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey.
Look at her belly. That's like my favorite thing about her. She's like the perfect sweet. Makes her chest look a little, but it's like
On video.
look at that tail.
Boom.
That tail's
Look at that tail. Look at that boom,
finest
boom.
pet. That was best tail award at this show. Boom. Look at that. Oh, look. And that tail.
Alternates, 11 for the sale with 6 alternates.
Trimmings over the snow apocalypse.
Yeah.
So,
You can't eat the
life
toes.
happens. I don't.
I
I don't know if you do, but
no,
I
I
don't.
sure don't. And
And I'm going to use this multicolored steer that young lady just brought in for our bronze medallion. Congratulations to her. Good job.
all the black and blue.
Really nice class of heavyweight steers here. And as I surface to the top with these two, these are the two big butted, thick-ended steers that also get out and move pretty well. Of that pair, this black one is the one that really strikes me from a profile standpoint. He's more correct in the shape to his front feet. The way that he travels out of his front end is really good. He's the free-moving, big-hipped option. I realize he's pretty big in terms of frame. He's weighing up there 1,475 pounds. He's just a big, stout, good-looking one, though, and a calf that I think certainly handles very uniform in his finish. This lighter colored calf, as you get in on him, has just a little more shape right behind his shoulder than the black calf does. That's where he has the advantage. He's certainly square to his pins and big in his hip. He's a calf that just like to see him handle his front feet just a little better. They're grown out, starting to hook just a little bit, and consequently it affects his movement just ever so slightly out of his front end. A big hip, no doubt, muscular calf, plenty of rib shape. Appreciate that about this guy. This young lady's black calf is one that's a lot of shape up high. Appreciate that.
Never seen that kid in the cowboy hat before. Put him on a poster. All right. How about it down here? Now, Parker, we want that hat to fit, okay? We want to keep the hat fitting, all right? Here we go. Take it here, there. Get $3,000. Hip three. Get three. Get 1,000. Get 12 and a half. Get 1,011. Get 1,100. Get 1,011. Get 1,100. What are y'all doing here? Come on, help him out. 11, 12. Get 12. Get 13. 1,300. Get 13. 13. We got 2 of them in a row. Get 1,200. Get 13. Get 14. 1,400. 14, 15, everyone get 16, 1600, everybody 50, but get 16, 16 to 16 about, everybody get 16, 16, everybody get 16, 1600 out here, 15, 16, hold him, everybody get 50, but get 16, 1600 out everybody 16, but get 17, get 17, everybody get 17, 17 here, I get 17 to live, 17 about 17, everybody get all them, done, everybody get 17, 17, all them, everybody get all done, 16, 17, 18, 18. Now 19, everybody get 18, everybody get 19, everybody get 19, 19, to be 19, 19, and you tell you, everybody get 20, not one, everybody get 21 here, there, one to be, one about, and you get 21, 21 here, there, all them, all done, 2021, everybody get in the half, 2021, so now, $2,000.
Oh, it may be insurance. Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie Moscow.
Oh my goodness, Charlie.
Charlie Mostower and Remax of Muskogee.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes.
$2,000.
It is your bronze medallion, third best overall steer, the top 44 from the Fort Gibson FFA. It is Kennedy Lockhart.
Well, who knows where we're going to be here? We've got 10,000, we got 10,000, we might as well be 7,000. It's 7, I'm going to get 7, I'm going to get 7, I'm going to get 7, 7, 7, 7, I'm going to get 7, 7, 7, I'm going to get 2,000, 22 and a half, 25. Did you get 7,000? Maybe 2,000, 22 and a half. Hit 2,000, 22 and a half. I'm going to get 2,000. Here, I get 22 and a half. I'm going to get 25. Here, 5, there. I'm going to get 5, 5, 5, 25. I'm going to get 22 and a half. Somebody, I'm going to get 5 of them. I'm going to get 5. Here, 5, there. I'm going to get 5 of them. I'm going to get 5, 5, 5. I'm going to get 7 and a half. Hit 25. I'm going to get 7. I'm going to get 3,000. I'm going to get 32 and a half. I'm going to get 32 and a half. I'm going to get 35. Hit 35. I'm going to get 5, 5. I'm going to get 5, 5. I'm going to get 5, 5. I'm going to get 35. Here, there. I'm going to get 5, 5, 37 and a half. Hit 35. I'm going to get 37 and a half. I'm going to get 37 and a half. I'm going to get 4,000. I'm going to get 40. I'm going to get 4,000. Hit 4. I'm going to get 4. I'm going to get 4. I'm going to get 4. Here, there. 42 and a half. Hit 42 and a half. I'm going to get 2 and a half. I'm going to get 42 and a half. Here, there. I'm going to get 2 and 50. I'm going to get 42 and a half. I'm going to get all in. I'm going to get all in. I'm going to get 4,000. 42, 50. 42 and a half. I'm going to get 5, 5. I'm going to get 5 here, 5 there. I'm going to get 5, 5, 5, 45. I'm going to get 42 and a half. I'm going to get 5. I'm going to get 5 here. I'm going to get all in. Done. Thanks. What you did. I'm going to get 42 and a half. 45. 42 and a half. 45. I'm going to get 5. I'm going to get 5, 5, 5. How many? I'm going to get 5, 5. And I had 42 and a half. 45. 42 and a half. 45. Is that where we need to end up right there? I'm going to get 42 and a half. 45. Now 7 and a half. Hit 45. I'm going to get 7 and a half. Anybody able to do what? 4,500 or 5,000. I'm going to get 4,500. 7 and a half. Hit 45. I'm going to get 7 and a half. I'm going to get 45. I'm going to get 7 and a half. I'm going to get 7 and a half. I'm going to get 5,000. Now 2 and a half. I'm going to get 5,000. 250. I'm going to get 2 and a half. I'm going to get 2 and a half. I'm going to get 5,000. 250. I'm going to get all in. Done. 50, 250, Terry's that all. Had to be 5,000, 250, but to give all them done. Have to get in the half, but to get 50, 250, but to get in that. So about $5,000. I think we got a little division going on here.
Bank of Cherokee County, American Bank, and
Bank of Cherokee County,
American Bank.
American Bank, and James Hodge Ford.
So we got the Bank of Cherokee County, American Bank, and James Hodge Ford. Thank you all. Thank you all. You bet. Let's move now to our bronze medallion heifer.